For a time, the show of strength restored order. Then about 200 young Palestinians raced to the border from Gaza City, and the fighting resumed. The head of the Palestinian police accused opponents of the peace deal of trying to stir up trouble. Palestinian youths torched a gas station, looted an Israeli cement factory, and set fire to Israeli buses. That's when the Israeli army and the Palestinian police clashed.
After a while, things got out of control because the Palestinian police opened fire indiscriminately, both on the rioters and on our forces.
The border looked more like Beirut at its worst than part of a peace process, a warning, if one is needed, of how fragile the peace deal is. Martin Fletcher, NBC News, Tel Aviv.
In Rwanda, the exodus of Hutus from the country has reached a crisis point. As many as 600,000 Hutu refugees have already poured across the border into Zaire. Estimates say by the time the deluge ceases, the number will have risen to 1 million. No one knows how these people will be fed or housed, and that could be a recipe for tragedy. Many of the refugees are beaten and disarmed Rwandan soldiers, soldiers who've been blamed for orchestrating a reign of terror in their home country.
Sunday Edition is brought to you in part by TD Bank.
Well, tomorrow, Prime Minister Jean Chrétien meets the provincial premiers here in Ottawa to brief them on the results of the G7